President Marcos led the transport summit, and he also gave a progress update, progress reports on some of the major railway lines. If I could just break them down, we have in figures North-South Commuter Railway project. It's about well, depending on
The segment.
the segment. Malolos Clark, we're at about 56.5% completed. Tutuban Malolos, we've got, let's see, 61% completion. Manila Calamba is at 38%. And then also talking about the other big railway project, which is Metro Manila Subways, is at about 41% at the moment. So my first question to you is, are we still on track to get these online by 2028?
Yes, many of the projects are on schedule. But let me clear that those progress reports include all the preparatory works, all the feasibility studies, all the contracts. So actual implementation, what you see may not, you might not agree that it is at that percent. Still, the momentum is there. A few weeks back, the president created a task force that will address right of way, which the Department of Transportation through Secretary Bautista uh, isolated as one of the big problems that we have in fast tracking or advancing the completion of our big ticket projects. Right of way is not just in rails, in other infrastructure of the OTR. There are problems on right of way, and we have been asking cooperation from other agencies on how we can resolve many issues on right of way. Again, our projects, as you mentioned, on railways, they are on track, and we hope that we will be able to do partial operations ahead of those deadlines.
Which areas have the biggest right-of-way issues?
The subway,
Where are you having the most trouble?
the subway, and the NSCR.
Yeah, yeah, but which specific segments? Where are the right-of-way issues specifically?
For instance, the secretary mentioned that in the line between Ortigas and Shaw Boulevard, there is a structure there. I think it is the property of the Department of Education that has just recently been declared as a heritage site or cultural site, and therefore they will have a problem turning over to us, to DOTr, the title of that property. That's just one. We have some problems with residents of a subdivision, of a plush subdivision that is from Camp Aguinaldo to Ortigas. So those are just samples of issues. There is one family who, the property owner, these are stories from Secretary Bautista. One property owner already died, and the heirs, they cannot get the approval signature of all the heirs. Some of the heirs oppose it, some of the heirs are abroad, etc. These are the kind of issues we face in resolving right of way.
But if I may say so, no, Jonathan, that's not a new issue. Ano po yung work around dito sa mga right-of-way issues? Is there a plan? And if talagang mas timely tayo, no, at hindi pumayag yung may-ari ng lupa, what happens then?
The answer to that is there is the course of the last recourse is expropriation. That government will go to the court and will say that we are expropriating the property, but we will compensate. But the court will now determine the right amount that we will compensate the property owner. But that is the last recourse.
Okay, but until we reach the court, do you guys personally have a department that calls these people, whether it's commercial property, a private, a family property, what have you?
Yes, we have people coordinating with courts, with the local government, even with the barangay, on how to amicably settle disputes on how much we should be paying them, what is the rate that we will use, etc. There are ongoing negotiations, but there are complicated issues that we need, let's say, to go to court. We have hired additional lawyers. We have asked the Department of Justice to help us with special courts to resolve right of ways. And now the big boost comes from Malacanang, uh, coming up with this working group or task force that will ask other agencies to help us fast track resolution of our right of way.